Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions September 15, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. September 15, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman article quote, "The U.S. Congress decision to revoke the Iraq war authorization adds to the success of Prime Minister Sadani. Congress didn't do it over many years, but they have done it now. It's possible it may not need a Senate vote in the United States. It may be well enough that they have done it in the Congress to allow them to be able to get that prestige back again on the global stage. That's the whole idea for Iraq, to integrate into the global financial system. The evidence is so clear, it's not my opinion, I believe it's fact." September 15, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 What is BIS? The Bank of International Settlements. That's the mother of all banks on this planet Earth. I think we have permission to get excited, and here's why. The BIS, this is the right time for them to come in when we think we're seeing what we think we're seeing. This is the time the mother come in. The Bank of International Settlement is telling the world, you can trust the CBI now. They've got security and stability. September 15, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z. Via PDK. Question. What are your thoughts on it being completed by the end of the month? Mark Z. I still think it's very possible. September 15, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT GOAT in the call from Iraq. I was told meetings are underway with the U.S. Treasury and Central Bank of Iraq for the final details of what we all hope will be the execution of the swap out of currency soon. Please everyone, get down on your knees and pray hard for the people of Iraq and the abundance and prosperity this move could give all of us. September 15, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT GOAT. This info from the call did not surprise me as we are in September already. And they want to complete this swap out before December and are targeting January 2026 for the reinstatement. This is all they would sacrifice in the name of a timeline. They are keeping this all very, very quiet. I was told we must see the announcement back to full accession to the World Trade Organization, WTO, during the next months. This will coincide with the process as it will all happen suddenly with announcements coming out. September 14, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 Question. Do the Iraqi citizens have purchasing power in county at the moment? The answer is no to what you're looking for, but the answer is yes to what we study. We see a slow increase in the value of their currency because the American dollar is not used. It's not reflected per se in the exchange rate of 1310. September 14, 2025 Newshound Guru Caparoni article. Banking reform enters a decisive phase. The central bank and banks are in a race against time. Urgent. September 14, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman Iraq at some point is going to be ISO 2022 compliant and I believe able to do cross-border transactions in dinar. They're already reconnecting, they're talking about expedite full integration. They're in a hurry. September 14, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru Walkingstick article. Banking reform enters a decisive phase. The central bank and banks are in a race against time. Urgent, they put a hard date or time frame on this by predicting the monetary reform would be implemented by the end of September. Wow, this is nice. September 14, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 International standards are for the preparation of your currency to float. That is a subject that is really hot right now, the part where you are going to float, along with the mechanism of digitization. September 14, 2025 Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram. From the 1940s through the 1970s the Iraqi dinar was one of the strongest currencies in the Middle East. Oil wealth made Iraq rich. The dinar at one point was worth more than $3. Iraqis had great pride in their money. Everything changed after the 1980s. Wars with Iran, the invasion of Kuwait and the international sanctions in the 1990s weakened Iraq's economy. Inflation skyrocketed and the dinar lost much of its value. Its journey shows how much money is a reflection of trust, identity and the belief people have in their country's future. September 14, 2025 Newshound Guru Samson article. Parliamentary defense. The U.S. decision to revoke the authorization for war against Iraq is a recognition of sovereignty. Quote, Iraq has effectively begun to fully restore its sovereignty and will no longer allow itself to be an arena of conflict or a sphere of influence for any party. Such international resolutions must be effectively leveraged to enhance the independence of Iraqi decision-making and build partnerships based on full respect for national sovereignty. September 14, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNUAI Report. A direct link to the original Iraq Gazette government publication confirming. The IQD at 3.91 has not been provided by any official Iraqi government or Gazette website in the search results. There exists no proof of any publication of a $3.91 IQD. Relax my friends, it will come but not right now. September 14, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Banking reform enters a decisive phase. The central bank and banks are in a race against time, urgent. Quote, the end of September will be the deadline for private banks to sign the final amendments to the reform paper submitted by the Central Bank of Iraq in coordination with Oliver and Ayman. Debate is no longer about the feasibility of reform, but rather about the mechanisms for implementation and consensus. September 14, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z. Via PDK, comment. Frank 26 said the white papers for the reforms arrived at the CBI? Mark Z. I have heard the same thing. That when they finish the reforms, they will change the value. September 14, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 article. Banking reform enters a decisive phase. The central bank and banks are in a race against time. Urgent? In here is a plethora, cornucopia of valuable, delicious information. And guess what? It's all about the monetary reform of the Iraqi dinar to have purchasing power to it. When my team saw this, not a state of shock, a state of relief. September 14, 2025 Intel Guru Bruce, via Wiser Now. I will say this, the contract rate on the dinar is only available at the redemption center. Not available at the bank, can't get it there. It's going to be substantially higher, so the contract rate on the dinar was officially agreed upon. Already by President Trump and by the Prime Minister of Iraq and the head of the CBI, Dr. Alec. And so I think it's locked in, and it's a very good rate, and it does not appear to be contingent on the per barrel price of oil selling from Iraq because it's already agreed upon, it's contracted. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com